agree with you about one of the most unfair aspects of this crisis, which is that obviously the disease has been discriminatory in the way it's hit certain communities, certain groups of people have proved to be particularly vulnerable, black and minority ethnic groups, the elderly, and so on. But also, it's been unfair in the way that it has impacted on young people's and children's education. And there's no doubt, if you look at what's happening at the moment, one of the saddest things is that it's kids from deprived backgrounds who really need to be back in school, who perhaps aren't going back into the primary school classes that are open in the numbers that they could and should. And we really want to urge them urge all parents to get your kids back into school, into early years reception, year 1, year 6. They're there, and we're encouraging primary schools to take more, if they can, more children, more pupils, if they can fit them in, because that's about social justice, Jessica. It's very, very important that kids get access to education. It's also important, you'd ask what I'm going to do personally now. We've got to look at what's happening across the whole of the country, and there are areas of the country that do need more investment in their schools, in their school buildings, and we're going to be doing a lot on that, in the local infrastructure, in rural broadband in Norfolk, and we're putting out a huge programme to get rural broadband in, such a vital thing for communities across the country that are more remote or have been left behind, but particularly for young people, for children in school who've been left behind, I want to see much more direct contact with teachers, so that more one-to-one tutoring of the kind that we're now supporting through the catch-up programme that Gavin Williamson has instituted. I really think that that's very, very important, not just for kids who are falling behind, but for all kids. I think it'll make a huge difference to their lives. So those are some of the things that we're doing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jessica. Well, listen, I think we should probably conclude it there. I just want to say a couple of quick things finally. All kinds of things have changed since this virus emerged in our understanding of the virus, but some important things have also changed in our ability to fight it. And I would mention, obviously, the huge efforts that the public made to control it, but also the appearance of dexamethasone, remdesivir. Perhaps there's more potential for packages of drugs, in the UK playing a lead role, particularly in dexamethasone. Also, test and trace. This can be, as I said many weeks ago, this can be a real game changer for us, and the activities of the Joint Biosecurity Centre also make a big difference. So, although the virus is the same and it's just as dangerous as it was, we're now better at dealing with it. And I think that should be giving people much more confidence now as we go forward. But as I say, and as I've said throughout this press conference, this virus is still out there. The only way to beat it is to stay alert, to follow the guidance, and to save lives. Thank you all very much. Thank you.